Yo, yo, yo! What is up, my guys and gals? Hey, you have stumbled across, or I've sent it to you, or you have just seemed to have found it by the Airsoft gods that you have come across. Coffee and Airsoft, episode 1 of season 2. So we're starting this as a new trend, a new little blend of things that we're going to put together. Appreciate y'all that are joining me, or stumble across this later. Drop a comment if you do, or go back and see the live chat, and you'll be able to. It's like you're there. I'm telling you. Nonetheless, man, happy to see y'all. Happy to see y'all's smiling faces. Got a few little things I want to talk about. I'm gonna focus a lot of my energy today on tomorrow's event, and that's going to be at Shotzone Indy. It's going to be in Martinsville, Indiana. The paint soft kind of ordeal. So basically the airsoft tournament, the 5v5, but it's going to be like paintball rules. That's a twist. I know for me and my team, it is a twist. So I have been blessed with the situation of I do have the rule format for tomorrow for those that are going to be there or have any interest of going there. It's a super cool field. It's a turf and got inflatables. Yeah, we play airsoft on it. Looks just like a paintball field. It's pretty nuts. And I don't think that I've personally been there since January of this year. I think it was. It was a tournament we did in January. I have not been back there since. So here it is, almost the end of July. So it's been a minute. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. Slaughterhouse, what's up, man? Outlaw Indy Ghost, what's up, man? Phil, my dog, he in here. You've been so faithful, man. You're a cool dude. But yeah, man, we're gonna chit chat a little bit about that. Might look over a few new products if y'all haven't seen that Monk Custom got some new little designs coming out. I know, deep pockets, I get it, but them things are worth it, man. They got some new designs come out. I think they're back. From what I see, they look stocked up again on a few things, other than silver ultralights, I think, for the TM. They don't have it, but they got some new designs and all that stuff, but we'll touch base on that in a little bit. Right now, actually a shout out to NSL and Baby Goat Adam, if y'all know who that is. He is over there representing for us for the U.S. For the NSL National Cup. Super pumped for the guy. I'm extremely jealous because I would love to be over there right now at Real Strike Arena. My man went live yesterday on Instagram, and it almost appeared as if Adam was shaking, and I'm sure he was, because I bet it's a very surreal feeling for us over here in the States that have never been there to actually touch down as what we would see as the holy grail of airsoft, which would be Real Strike Arena. I hope one day that not only me but my team get to go there, even mess around, but it'd be nice to compete in it one day. We'll see. We're a long journey. It's like two different worlds, but we will see. I hope to. But beyond that, let's check out these rules for tomorrow for the tournaments if y'all haven't seen them yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and click onto this, and I will switch y'all over. Hopefully y'all see everything. Hopefully my mic is still good. So competitive shot zone, CZ or CSZ. So competitive shot zone paint soft rules and regulations. Updated 7/20/22. These are going to have some little bit different things going on with it, like I said, other than what kind of the normal ordeal that we're used to. It's still pretty basic with a 5v5, but point system is completely different. Body counts and things like that, it's not going to matter who you kill, how many you kill, it makes no difference. As if in like our Speed QB rules, where we are, each team is granted 5 points for each kill. Now, like a bonuses and flag capture and then flag, loss of penalty. But nonetheless, man, some of these rules are pretty neat. So I'm not going to go through everything of this, but I will go through a few of them just to kind of see, what's going on. But what we do see here is, I'm actually going to go down here to first thing. And Ethan has made this very clear that there's going to be no unsportsmanlike behavior. So arguing and all that stuff, cussing, yada, yada, yada. Got to wrap it up for this one. There will be none of that. You'll be thrown out, eliminated from the field. So that's a no-no. But unsportsmanlike behavior will not be tolerated. Any foul language directed at a teammate or another participant will cause the player aggressively to be removed from the tourney. Substitutes will not be permitted to replace any player removed for unsportsmanlike behavior or penalties. So you cannot get your sub guy to step in so that you can go over there and argue with whoever it might be. Can't do that. Tournament structure, match structure. So each match will consist of 8-minute rounds. I know that seems like really cool, but 8 minutes can be a lot. It can seem like an eternity, but at the same time, it can go by so fast. So as many rounds as you can get into in that 8-minute round, or as many matches, however you want to see it, in that 8-minute round. It could be 8 1-minute rounds, or it could be 1 8-minute rounds. Just more or less going to depend. So hurry up, stack some bodies, get on about your way. At the end of each point, the teams will switch sides. All 8 minutes will be played, and the team with the most point wins. At 5-point mercy rule can end the round before the 8 minutes is up. So if you do have a 5-point lead, there will be a 5-point mercy on that. Mixed feelings, but it's still cool. You got a 5-point lead, you're doing pretty good. So I don't see nothing too wrong with giving a mercy rule there. I said it will last for 8 minutes. Game sequence. Alright, each team will start on the opposite sides of the field. Each team will be required to shoot their replicas in front of their side's ref to demonstrate a proper functioning tracer prior to the beginning. So you have to have a functioning tracer. That is a plus. That's definitely a huge plus. Especially for those that have shot without tracers before. I can't see them, bro. Like, my hat is off to you if you can play without a tracer indoors. Like, I can't do it, dude. I'm just too blind. I follow tracers, or follow my BBs, kind of see where I'm at. But nonetheless, they're going to be checked before the horn blows, so have it ready. Both teams will start with their barrels, or start with gun barrels, and at minimum 1 foot touching the designated gate. So your barrel of your pistol or your rifle has to touch plus 1 foot. This is normal. This is something we're kind of used to from breakout. Boom, you can go from there. Once tracers have been tested for functionality and both referees or corresponding side gives a signal to the head ref, the game can begin. So it'll be obviously the standby, yada yada yada. Games will be concluded once the following occurs. So games will be concluded once one of the following occurs. Opposing team was eliminated and their gate reached, or opposing team's gate reached, causing all eliminations to be instantly acquired. So you can have 5 people on the opposite team. 5, 4, 3, 2, even 1. It doesn't matter. And if you sneak around there and get that bunker before they shoot you, they're out. It doesn't matter. Game over, round over. You win. And my boy Spiffy actually did some stuff like this on the last tournament out there. It was super, super awesome. He didn't fire one shot. Like, he literally made Shotzone history on that. Never fired a single shot. Won the round. You can holler in towel. So it's basically conceding. So if, just to hurry up and get the round over with, you got one guy against 4, you can go ahead and throw in a towel, concede, go into the next round. So you're not wasting all this time in the 8 minutes. Penalties. Alright, so this is going to be some penalties here. I'll get to y'all's comments in just a second. So penalties. If a player commits a foul, penalties can be given by any referee. These penalties are categorized into 2 degrees. A first-degree penalty, or major, or a second-degree penalty, or as a minor. So the degree of penalties are considered international fouls that disrupt the nature of the sport and the outcome of the game. They result in a red flag or having 3 players pulled, offending player +2. Did you catch that? So if one of the teammates gets a major, a red flag, they throw it on you, and you are pulled +2 players. So if it's just 3 of you left, 3v5, 3v4, 3v1, and you commit a penalty, a major, they'll pull you and the other teammates, and they will win. They will win that. But you have to get one of these major penalties for that, which is going to be a no call, a headshot no call, a late call, off-field communication, or dead player communication. So if you're dead, don't talk to your teammate. Off-field communications, late calls, headshot no call, and no call. So a no call is a red flag. So you get hit in the arm, you don't call it, boom, got a red flag. When a player does not call his or /her hit intentionally, determined by the referee on site. So if you don't call it, you're trying to cheat, red flag. They catch it. This is their discretion. They feel like you're cheating. Guess what? Red flag. Headshot no call. This, and I agree with wholeheartedly, should always be a disqualification. If you are shot in your dye mask, in your helmet, whatever the case might be, in your full covering that you have to have for this, and you do not call it, immediate DQ. I agree with that 100%, because that is the blatantest cheating ever. Some people can get away with, you think, might have barely touched the graze of jersey or something like that. A deliberate no call in the face is just ridiculous. Obviously, late calls, so on and so forth. And the others are pretty self-explanatory. Equipment violation can be a DQ or a red flag. So if you start using a binary, ramping, anything like that, according to your FCU, if you have like a gorilla, that's a no-no. Can't do that. Blind firing is actually still a red flag too. So if you reach over that bunker and give them a little durka, it's a no-go. You have to be looking down your sights to pull the trigger. Feathering. Oof, this is what I love. Feathering is on here because too many people try to get away with this. Now, granted, this is kind of something that Speaky V kind of threw in there, was just like no more feathering. And if y'all remember what feathering it is, it's taking your grip hand off the grip and feathering the speed trigger as fast as you can. And even speed trigger sometimes. Sometimes AEGs, people try to do it. And feathering it as fast as you can. That's feathering. It's just spamming. It's the same concept, but it's also, he's made clear the webbing of your hand has to be behind the grip the entire time, so it has to be holding it. Some people have been trying to get away with this whole rocking motion on the grip. That looks wild. Rocking motion on the grip to kind of hit a gray area of the feathering there. That's a no-no as well. That's just trying to cheat. And you have your second-degree penalties here. Yellow flags, so unintentional no calls, field disruption, false start, slow field exit. That's a big one. Slow field exit. Man, I've been guilty of it, and I've watched so many other people be guilty of it. You wore out, you're salty, whatever the case might be, and you get shot, and then you take your time about getting off the field. Just hurt and run, and then do it later. And that even refers to me. Now let me hold up on there. Let me catch a couple comments right here. Spaceman, what's up, man? Sugar wrap, cool, blue, crispy is the term outcome. They broke it down. Yeah, shoot it like a real pistol. Anything that you do with these replicas, you should. Now, granted, I even run a Monk Custom grip, so I can only do so much as in a sense of mine's like a replica that I don't actually have like a stock like that. But my tank still acts as a stock, and I believe wholeheartedly if you're going to shoot a target, kind of with the blind firing thing, man, actually hold it like it's going to have some recoil to this, and stand behind it and engage in what you're, downrange on the sight. Whoever that might be, whatever it might be, hold that thing. I think that's wholeheartedly something we should do. So yes, hold it as if it's a real pistol or a real rifle. It is a replica. Mine's more of a replica of a paintball gun more than it is anything. Brandon Lucky, man, what's up, bro? I've been seeing you out there on TikTok doing your thing, posting on videos. But yeah, man, so I don't know if this is on his website or anything like this, but this may be released. I'll have to get with Ethan on that if this is going to be released. If so, I might put this in or he can put it in the East Coast Speedsoft group, if y'all know where that is, on Facebook. If you don't know yet, you're living under a rock, jump in there and kick it with us in the group. We do all kinds of stuff, man. We keep it pretty cool. There are some groups that are like some arrogant dudes out there and stuff, man, just want to stir up crap or just, hot-headed and stuff, man. We don't let that in that group, man. It don't happen. It's a we group, but we ain't having that. I gotta confess real quick, this is my podcast called Coffee and Airsoft, but I am drinking Mountain Dew, and not coffee for a reason, because I'm actually competing in this thing tomorrow. This is 4 hours for me plus an hour turnover, so we are actually leaving at like 2 in the morning, and it's 7:16 p.m. for me right now, so I'm not going to get much sleep for this one. So, I'm not drinking coffee. So, this is going to be the discretion of that one. try to see if I miss any of y'all's comments, man, because I never want to. I always want to, like, I appreciate all of y'all that always jump in and leave comments and whatnot. Nicholas, you asked, hey Steve, when will you be back at ACS? Actually, I'll be back there not tomorrow, obviously, but I will be back there, and I think a lot of my gang is going to try to show up on the 30th. So me and the rest of PVZ hasn't kind of been deep at ACS in a while, and we kind of missed that. So hopefully not, obviously not tomorrow, but next week on the 30th, hopefully we will be there. Well, I'm coming. I'm going to come either way. But it depends on how many of us show up out there for that. We'll see. I do miss ACS. If y'all ain't seen ACS lately, they've done a lot to their field, man. And I haven't been out there. It's been so hot, though. And I've said before, I am spoiled, and I play inside a lot. So, let's jump back on here for a second. Well, it looks like I done passed everything up. So eliminations. Any bodily contact with a BB is considered a hit. This includes any part of bodily gear like backpack, trousers, hoodie, beanie, t-shirt, belt, and HPA tanks, GoPro, etc. Players' replicas are an extension of their body and must be handled as such. If a replica is hit, it counts as an elimination. I agree with that. I don't know when it was. Probably I don't know, a good while ago. Well, I know this ain't Speakeasy. I get it. But even with them, we got kind of used to it because they changed the rules to it and made gun hits count. A lot of fields don't make gun hits count. But playing with it now like that, I like it. I like the gun hits. I mean, really all you gotta do is tuck in just a little bit more. But it actually helps you get kills too at the same time when people like are lacking. And, you know, he's holding his pistol around, you know, D1 over here, and you just light his pistol up. And you hit it, well, he's out if he calls it. If opposing players shoot each other at the same time, both players are eliminated. So a good trade very quickly. Sometimes it happens too fast. Sometimes if there's a good little second between, you know, shooting someone and they shoot you, I think refs, you know, if they catch that, you know, I guess it can be disputed in some sense, but a lot of times it's, you know, it happens too fast. Let's go ahead and call it a trade. Dry fires do not count as a hit. Ricochets do not count as a hit. Ricochets are very easy at Shotzone. They bounce off them walls easy. Friendly fire does count as a hit, so if your homie shoots you, my bad, Esmond, then you're out. No minimum engagement distances. That's pretty obvious on this. No verbal eliminations, bang bang, and no melee kills. That's a good thing. That's pretty normal, basic stuff. There is an out of bounds line for that field. So in here, I'm going to point this out real quick. Players cannot verbally announce their elimination as hit, out, or any form of notification. So you cannot tell that you're out. So if you die, you die. But just don't notify your teammate. It's up to your team to keep up with who's all there. So take overtime. That's right, man. I'm ready to play this one, man. This is actually our original A squad. Would be me, Leo, Image. I said Image. Imagine. I still do this to this day with this kid. Spiffy and Killshot. So it's gonna be 5 of us. We are original. So that's me, Esmond, Mason, Tristan, and Braden are playing as A team for PVZ, and we also have our B team there. I know for sure it's Brian, Bobby. I'm assuming Brady. I think a couple others are gonna play. I don't know. Sometimes they mix up their guys too, so I'm not really sure. But we will have both of our teams there tomorrow. We leave out early. It's gonna be super exciting. Here, let me jump this back over here to me. So y'all can see my handsome face. Are any of y'all going to this besides you, Rex? I see you in the comments, man. If you're planning up hitting up Shotzone tomorrow, let me know. Because I know there's going to be a few teams there. I know we are. Can you accept my friend request? I want to shoot your way. If Spaceman, if you did on Discord, I believe I already answered it on Discord. Lost train of thought there, Spaceman. Phil, I'm super excited to see you, man. It's always a pleasure running into you at these other fields. I'll be there chilling. Ghost said I'll be there chilling. You chilling? You not playing Ghost? I was thinking y'all was playing. I know HSA is coming up. I believe the Phantoms are coming up. Nashville Phantoms. We're here. I think Quack Pack. Maybe, what's it? Or was it Off the Muscle? Was that the team? Something like that. We met them there before. I think it's going to be a lot of A and B groups. Like the same team name, just A and B. Kind of like we have a PVZ A and B. Woo. I don't know why you say that, my man. I answered the request if it's on Discord. I just haven't been on there much, man. I've been trying to set up for this more or less than anything. So yeah. As I said in the beginning, man, y'all see the title. So this is Coffee and Airsoft Season 2. Obviously, this is Episode 1 off that. Basically, this is just going to keep some of the same flow. I cannot guarantee that I will do this every Friday, but it will be on Fridays now. So we're going to do this pre-pew-pew opposed to post-pew-pew, where I would do it on Mondays after a weekend of Airsoft, and then talk about whatever's going on. I will still have special guests on. I'm already planning for my homie Houdini to come back on. I believe he's going to come on with me next week. I will say it out in the middle of the week sometime if I'm going to do it that weekend or that Friday, I should say. If I'm going to be on here. Season 1, I backed off, and then I made the choice to kind of put this as Season 2. So I'm still going to have plenty of special guests, things like that. We're going to still keep the same niche of this, but we're going to try to expand the horizon more or less. Talk to more people, some new people. Kind of keep it some of the same vibes, but, just Season 2. Season 2 is always different than Season 1 in any kind of thing, so that's what we're basically going to do. Spaceman. Man, I was trying to get LA Kappa throw me. Did you say Monk sponsored you? Speaking of a sponsor, hey, I'm always vaping on here, man. Come on. Any vape companies, if you come across my podcast, holler at your boy. If you got good juice, I'll throw you out there. Slaughterhouse, man, I appreciate that. I'm sure we are going to give it our best tomorrow, no matter what. Kind of excited to have the original players back. It's where our chemistry kind of went, where we really started picking up and started doing our best. Is with the 5 players that are on A. We've mixed each other so many times, and we can do that so easy. A and B can put together. It doesn't matter who you grab off A and B. We put each other together. We still play, and we play great. Our B team is never to be slept on. They're going to be one of our biggest problems on this tournament, is playing our own team, Team B. So we're watching out for them. But we're going to have fun. No matter what, this is going to be a good event. If y'all don't know yet, I haven't even mentioned it yet. I'm sorry, Ruby. I'm sorry, but I should have mentioned him right off the rip. He's showing up out there. My homie Ruby. He's going to be out there and kick it with us. And it's going to be a good time, man, for real. Really looking forward to this weekend. I bet, man. I almost came, and I wasn't going to play with PBZ. I was actually going to play with MIP, I believe. There's some homies from out of Paducah as well. Some youngins. Compared to me, they're youngins. I was going to play with them, and I actually had a ankle/foot injury at work. And it was hurting too bad. I couldn't make it. So, as of the moment, I'm assuming that we are heading down to HTK the 13th of August. So, normally we have been hitting them up every month. So I'm assuming we're going to be back, whether it's going to be A, B, both, or, a mixture of. It just kind of depends. HTK is awesome. I love HTK 100%. I'm full throttle behind. I love the field. I love that place. And Ghost, I don't even think I've met you. I could be a complete, I'm going to quack that more than anything. I really can't recall that I met you. And I know we had a podcast together before, but I don't think I've actually shook your hand and introduced myself yet. So, look forward to meeting you this week, or tomorrow, I should say. It's always nice to meet new players and stuff. Well, you're new, but you ain't that new. You're picking up there. Y'all committed too, so Indy Outlaws is still a thing, man. It's exciting to see teams stick around. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking we haven't met yet in person. My bad, I'm zoned out. I'm not paused. I'm just zoned out on these messages or these comments. Yes, next week having Houdini on. I've had him on the podcast a few times. He is, if y'all don't know who Houdini is, it's HSA Houdini. Plays at HSA. He is the captain now of HSA. He is probably one of the coolest short dudes you ever gonna meet. I had to throw that out. I love him so much. One of the coolest dudes you ever meet. He's so friendly. Dude has nothing but positive vibes all the time. And he's one of the coolest players I've ever met. And he's going to be on here with me next week again. I guess we're going to talk about the little tournament. That will be post. And just vibe out, man. I've said it so many times before. That's what's real big, especially with things like this, man. Is where we can just sit here and chit-chat. Talk about whatever, usually airsoft related, because we're all on the same page of that. A lot of us would pass each other up on the streets if we didn't know we played airsoft. And that's just reality. But when we join all in a community of people and everyone's vibing, everybody's clicking, they're all on the same page and stuff, man, it's really cool. I still love so much about the airsoft community. It's just neat. There are some bad apples, and everyone has their right to be mad or, agitated about things, certain teams, certain situation. If you said you ain't, got mad while playing airsoft yet, you ain't played enough airsoft. There will be times you're going to get mad, upset. You're going to come across people that don't call stuff, bad decisions, bad calls, and that's it really in any sport. So it happens. But airsoft's the shit. It ain't the cooler sport in the world. It's really not. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. And by the way, another thing with these, man, is these podcasts are going to be a lot shorter. It keeps the pressure off me. I'm there. I've had some that's lasted like 2 hours. That's a no-no now, especially tonight because I got to be up early. But it's going to be a blast. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. And super shout out to Ethan on this, man. The dude come out swinging on the field, and he's decided he wanted to do his thing with this field, and it has turned out to be awesome. This guy's always live streaming. He's faithful at live streams, whether it's tournaments or even open play. So if y'all ain't seen him on the channel yet, Shotzone Indy is the YouTube channel where everything's always streamed. So if you're not going tomorrow, then try to catch the live stream. I may have a video put out, I don't know, in a few days or something like that. I will be vlogging. I will be recording games. So I will have a little bit of footage from, at least from my POV, of the whole event. So I'm really kind of looking forward to this whole thing. Yeah, it's gonna be a blast, man. I think this is gonna be one for the books. Not on team wise, on the growth of it, on the size and the who all's registered and things like that. But I think this is gonna be a good one. I got a good feeling about this specific tournament. It's just a little bit different. Not all airsoft players like paintball, but I mean, I ain't gonna hide it, man. Like, I definitely want to play paintball. If I could afford paintball, we had a speedball field, I'd be committing a lot of my time to paintball for sure. I'm sorry there's a little bit of an echo. I don't know where it's coming from or if it's been on here on the same time. Might be me moving. It very well could be. But I do talk to this and my computer monitor's right behind, so it could be bouncing a lot. But other than that, competitive speed soft, what's up, man? I'm sorry I keep looking over here. I'm just looking at my phone for y'all's comments and whatnot. But yeah, man, I think this is going to be a pretty stellar event. If y'all give me a little bit after this ends, because I don't think I have Ruby's YouTube channel in the description on this yet. That's me lacking, so I can put it in there later on. But go check Ruby out, man. He's a super cool dude. And that guy's just full of fun. And I haven't met him yet in person. He's been on one of my podcasts. So I'm pretty pumped to meet him in person. Yes, Nashville paintball. I'm with you, bro. I want to play paintball so bad. Like, I mean, it's expensive. It's an expensive sport. But maybe 2023 PBZ paintball team. Just saying. Coop. What is Coop? Nashville Airsoft. What is Coop? Just fix. Yeah, it's so odd. When he was playing overrules, it was fine, but full screen echoing again. Yeah, it's odd. When he was going overrules, it was fine, and full screen is echoing again. Let me know if that fixed anything right there. I killed the mic for the other screen. Let me know if that fixed anything. Cool, echo is gone. To be honest, man, I don't know. We have been lacking a little bit. I don't know if that's the right word, because we've still been going. We've been playing. We've been competing. Our most travel in the last 6 months, and we've gone to Atlanta, and HTK. The rest of my team has been to Shotzone, but we really haven't traveled anywhere further out from that yet. And it's not our lack of willingness to do so. I think it's just a lack of, everybody's got things going on lately, so we're just trying to really pick that back up. Yeah, I figured out what it is. And sorry about the echo. I'm not sure, man. I would really like to hit up a lot of stuff, man. We've been talking about doing it for so long, like actually like writing out a schedule, where we want to go, what we want to do. Just sometimes that's kind of hard to do, predict the future of what's going on. But we definitely want to travel some more. Can you send me some information on that one though? CSL, hit me up on Gram or something like that, sending me what you're referring to there, just so I can have a little bit of information on that one. We are coming out to Shotzone in October. July, August, September, October. So a couple months. August, September, October. I mean, that kind of thing right there, you tell me that far ahead, I'm willing to bet we might be able to make that one. I'm willing to bet that we can make that one for you. October. Do you know the date yet of when you're coming out there? Or are you just saying you're going to come out there in October for one of the tournaments? He has a monthly one as well. Just like SS or HDK or Nashville has a monthly one. I'm just kind of wondering. #22, I believe. So 22nd. So was that the third weekend of October? That's November. That's too far. You done me gone. 22nd. So that is the fourth weekend. There is 5 Saturdays in October. So the 22nd. I mean, that sounds plausible. Something that we can do for sure. I mean, I gotta hire up my teams about that, but. Dude, I would love to play a 10v10. I've never done that. We've only played 5v5s or, little stuff, like little scrimmages or 3v3s, things like that. But a 10-10, man. I got your message there. I'll check that out in just a bit. I appreciate you, CSL. I've never played a 10v10, but dang, that sounds like so much fun. Sounds like bodies dropping really fast, especially if you play on like a normal field. Oh my gosh, there's not enough cover. There is not enough cover. We'll be tripling up home. That'd be interesting. Let's see what's going. Yeah, so before I bounce out, though, I just want to give a huge shout out again to, especially over here with Monk Customs. Let me switch over here. I mean, if y'all know, the NSL is going on this weekend. It's the Nations Cup. It's going to be a super, super cool ordeal, man. And, I mean, major shout out to these guys, man. They are really flexing and doing it all, man. This is a good beacon of something that we have to look forward to. I know that the process is trying to get over here to the States, so we can have this. I'm really looking forward to this, and I mean, it's a huge shout out to Monk Customs for what they're doing and putting it, not only just for them, but these teams that are doing this, man. I mean, it's making a huge impact. I mean, it really is really quick, and like I said, my boy Adam. Actually had him on the cast here before a few months ago. He's over there right now representing for us. Pretty stoked, man. It's really cool events, man, and it's something I hope to get a hold of one day, to be able to go there and travel it and play. Will be awesome. But yeah, they also have the YouTube channel as well, so go over there and watch them. You can watch the tournaments there. I'll try to review one here soon. And try to have Taco on here with me pretty soon to be able to have the conversation about how it went and his experience over there. See, I bet it is a lot of fun with 10 of them. I mean, that's just BB's just, goodness gracious, man. I gotta try that. 10v10, 20 players on the field at the same time. God, you can't move. You just hide in your bunker. That's all you can do is just lock up. You would peek, you get shot. To survive that would be. You got some skills. 19 other people on there. Make it through it. send. Yeah, man, but anyways, like I said, man, I'm gonna keep these casts kind of short, just for me to be able to pop in, chit chat with y'all a little bit. If you haven't followed me on Instagram or Facebook or anything like that, that's where you can usually holler at me. I try to be pretty responsive and yell at people. Just whatever we got going on, but you can yell at any one of us PvZ players. Ain't nobody's gonna bite. We're all cool as ever. About where we're going, when we're gonna be there, stuff like that. If we know, and we'll kind of figure it out from there. But the Nation Cup is about to be lit. It really is. But I will catch you on the flip side. Like I said, I'm gonna keep these kind of short, and I have a early morning coming for me. So for y'all that aren't competing against us, I understand rooting for your own team, but those of you that are not competing, holler at your boys, PBZ. Wish us some luck, because we're gonna need it. It's gonna be some good teams, and we're gonna try to show out for everybody. And like I said, I'll post some videos here soon about it, how my PLV went. If I ended up in a dead box more, or grabbing a flag, or we ain't got a flag on this one, or getting a bunker, or anything like that. Whatever case I got, however my day goes, I will probably post it. Look forward to seeing y'all smiley faces again. I appreciate all the support that y'all always give me on this channel. It is good to be back with a new season. So episode 2, I can go ahead and throw it on the books. Will be next Friday. I'm going to have Houdini with me, so that'll be the 29th at 7 p.m. same time, and I might bring my coffee. And then we'll chit chat about how this weekend went. I appreciate all y'all. I really do, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.